Your habits are killing you slowly, not in some dramatic movie scene, quietly, silently, day by day. Every morning, the damage starts the moment you open your eyes. You roll over, grab your phone, and unlock it without even thinking. You didn't choose to do that. You just did. That's how deep the habit runs. You open Instagram, you tap into the reels, your brain goes into autopilot. Now you're scrolling. Maybe it starts as just a minute, then 5, then 30, then suddenly it's 2 hours later. You're still in bed. You haven't even brushed your teeth. The sun's up. The day's started, but you haven't. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's happened before. Probably yesterday, maybe this morning. You wake up, and the first thing you do is hand over your mind to a machine. And this isn't just about phones, it's what the phone represents. Distraction, escape, numbing. After hours of reels and random content, maybe you feel a bit hungry. So you eat whatever's around, then you feel tired, sleep again. Wake up, phone again, reels again, dopamine again. A pretty girl shows up on your feed, you stop, you stare, you watch the same 10-second clip 5 times, then you scroll again, your whole day gone. Now here's the thing, this isn't going to be some boring self-help lecture. I'm not an influencer with a perfect morning routine. I'm 35. I've lived this life. I still fall into these traps sometimes, but I've been climbing out. And I want to show you how. Not with theory, with truth. Let's start with this. Have you ever noticed how bad you feel after wasting time on social media? It's not just guilt, it's deeper. There's this heavy sadness, that ache in your chest, that dull feeling behind your eyes. That's not just in your head, that's your brain telling you something's wrong. It's the same feeling after you watch porn and regret it. Or when you keep pushing off your work and you know you're falling behind. It's that same signal every time. And most people ignore it. But that sadness is a warning. It's not there to punish you, it's trying to help you. It's saying, wake up, you're wasting your life. But we do the opposite. We feel sad, and we run even faster into the things that made us sad in the first place. It's like drinking salt water when you're thirsty. You scroll more, eat more, and sleep more. You chase more pleasure to fix the pain caused by pleasure, but it doesn't work. Why? Because those things don't heal anything. They distract. They bury the pain. They numb it. But the pain stays. This is addiction. And I don't mean just drugs or alcohol. Addiction means using something over and over to run away from yourself. Your phone is an addiction. Porn is an addiction. Constant noise, music, videos, and scrolling are addictions. Even comfort food, naps, and binge watching can be addictions if you use them to avoid your own thoughts. And I know what you might say. So what? What's wrong with escaping sometimes? Here's the problem. It never stays sometimes. It becomes a cycle, a loop, and soon your whole day is built around running from pain. But the pain never goes away. You just lose time. You think you're resting, but you're just wasting. You think you're enjoying life, but you're slowly destroying it. There's a quote I heard. Most men live lives of quiet desperation. They don't scream, they don't cry, but they feel dead inside. They keep scrolling, keep numbing, keep pretending. That's the real pandemic. So here's what you need to understand. Every time you distract yourself from sadness, you give that sadness more power. You turn it into a shadow that follows you everywhere. But what if instead of running, you stopped and faced it? Let me give you an image. Imagine your life is a pressure cooker. Inside it is pain, sadness, frustration, fear, all boiling. When it gets too much, you twist the knob and let out steam. That steam is real. Porn, food, Netflix, a quick hit of dopamine. Feels better for a moment, but nothing's cooking, nothing's changing. You're just releasing pressure, so the pain never gets turned into anything useful. It just stays, forever simmering. But what if you stop turning that knob? What if you let that pressure build? It would hurt, it would feel intense, but eventually it becomes fire. And fire, when used right, transforms things. It burns through lies, it pushes you forward. That's real fuel. But here's the trap. We keep throwing water on the fire. distractions, escapes, numbing. If you stop running, yes, it will hurt at first. You'll feel raw, restless, bored, angry. You'll feel everything you've been avoiding. But if you hold on, if you sit in it, something powerful happens. That pain turns into action. You stop thinking. You start doing. You clean your room. You go for a walk. You journal. You drink water. You breathe deeper. And slowly, you begin to live again. It's not magic, it's biology. Your brain needs friction to grow. Struggle is not the enemy. Numbing is. Let me say that again. Struggle is not the enemy. Numbing is. Here's the harsh truth. The longer you run, the harder life gets. Because reality doesn't pause for you. While you scroll, others are building. While you escape, others face their demons. While you drown in comfort, others climb through pain. And in a year, 2 years, or 5 years, you'll see the difference. So let me ask you, are you okay being the same in 5 years? If not, it starts today. And it starts with discomfort. That's the price of change. Let's talk about happiness. Real happiness, the kind that lasts. There are 2 types. One is fast, easy, cheap, scroll, eat, sleep, pleasure without effort. The second is earned, built, grown. It comes from doing something hard, from discipline, from creating, from moving your body, building a skill, fixing your life. That kind of happiness doesn't just feel good. It gives you pride. But even earned happiness isn't the answer if you're still using it to escape. Some people chase money, fame, or success, hoping it'll fix the pain. It won't. I know people who have everything and still feel empty. Why? Because they never dealt with the real issue. The real issue is inside. No car, no phone, and no followers count is going to fix that. That's why so many people feel miserable even after reaching their goals. They thought the finish line would heal them. It doesn't. So what's the solution? You stop running. You feel the sadness. You sit in the boredom. You don't distract. You go inward, you ask real questions. Why am I like this? What am I avoiding? What am I afraid of? What's my real pain? That's when things begin to shift, when you stop escaping and start investigating. There are 3 types of people. Type 1. They stay stuck. They are numb forever. They die without ever really living. Type 2. They wake up a bit. They drop one addiction but pick up another. They chase success, money, and validation, but never peace. Type 3. They stop chasing. They go deep. They feel the pain. They face their past. They clean it out. They heal. Be the 3rd type. And don't expect praise. Don't expect people to understand. This journey is quiet. It's lonely. It's slow. But it's real. And it works. There's a concept in ancient philosophy called Maya. It means illusion. Maya shows up as the sweet voice in your head that says, "Just one more video. You've had a long day. You deserve a break. You can start tomorrow." That's Maya. That's the lie. It pulls you back into the loop. If you listen to that voice, everything you've heard here means nothing, because knowing is not enough. Action is what counts. You think watching this video or reading this message will fix you? No. The villain in your life, your addictions, and your loops are strong. Stronger than you right now. But here's the key. That doesn't matter. You don't need to win in one day. You need to fight every day. Even when you're tired. Even when you fail. You get up. You go again. You're not just someone who scrolls all day. You're not just some slave to urges. You are fire. You are awareness. You are a choice. The moment you stop hiding and start facing, your life changes. That's not a quote. That's not motivation. That's a fact. And it starts now.